You want to know a secret? I used to hate keeping track of our homeschool records. Not fun at all. But I found an app that has totally changed how I feel about that. And if I like it, I have a feeling you're going to like it too. So, hang tight. I'll be right back. And I'm going to tell you all about this app that's going to totally change how you feel about keeping your homeschool records. Hey, I'm Elizabeth from That Homeschool Family, and yes, I used to hate keeping track of our homeschool activities and grades and all that stuff just because it was not fun. Even before I was a homeschooling mom and I was a special ed teacher, I hated keeping track of grades then too. I just wanted to teach and have fun and make a difference in the lives of my students and not have to worry and stress about keeping track of grades and I don't like that. So, if you feel the same way that I do and you are not a fan of keeping records, but for one reason or another, we gotta do it. Even if you live in a state that does not require you to keep track of grades, like New Jersey, I'm in New Jersey, there are no requirements to homeschool here. But even if you live in a state that does not require you to keep track of your homeschool records, there are plenty of good reasons to keep track of your homeschool grades and homeschool activities. It's important to keep accurate homeschooling records for so many reasons. Like, you want to make sure that your kids are getting a good education, and you can look at your records at a glance and make sure that they're receiving instructions and activities in all of the subjects that they need. Or if you live in a state that requires you to keep records, even if you live in a state that does not require you to keep records, things could always change. You never know what's going to happen. Or you might decide to up and move to a state that now requires you to keep records, so you're going to be ahead of the game. Or you might be homeschooling your kids for their entire educational career, and you want to have a way to easily and accurately create transcripts in case they decide to apply to a vocational school or a college. So today I'm going to share with you an app called Homeschool Hall. And Homeschool Hall is a new way to keep accurate homeschool records and even connect with your local homeschooling community. There are two main sections of the Homeschool Hall app. So the first one is the activity journal, and that is the record keeping portion of the app. The second one is the directory, and that is where you can find your local homeschooling community and a number of businesses that can serve the homeschooling community as well. So first we're going to chat about the activity journal in the Homeschool Hall app. Now, one of the main features of the activity journal is the ability to track progress. I'm not talking about grades just yet, but if you live in a state that has certain requirements, chances are you need to either teach for a certain number of hours, the kids need to learn for a certain number of days, and in this section, you're going to be able to see how many hours, how many days your kids have already done homeschool activities, and even see how many hours, how many days are still remaining to meet those state requirements, which is super awesome, right? Within the activity journal, you can also see if there is a subject balance. So I know my kids, if they had it their way, we would do 90% science, 5% math, and 5% history. And honestly, I would probably do the same thing if I were them, because science is awesome. But we got to keep balance. So within the activity journal, you can make sure that your kids are getting instruction, having lessons and activities, a fairly similar amount per subject. And you can make sure that some subjects aren't too heavy and that some subjects you're not missing out on. You're also able to keep track of grades within the activity journal. So if you are a parent that gives grades, if your state requires that you give grades and have certain passing scores, this is where you can keep track of your kids' grades. As a busy homeschool parent, one of my other favorite parts of the Homeschool Hall activity journal is that I have the option to give myself reminders to go into the app and fill out the activities we did that day and fill out the grades my kids got that day. I can sign up to get an email or a text any day of the week, all days, some days, whatever. I can sign up for a certain time to get a reminder from Homeschool Hall saying like, hey, you need to go into your app and record your stuff so you don't get like left behind. So get on it. For those of you who have kids that you can trust to keep track of their grades and to record accurate grades and accurate times that they did their activities, you can have the option of allowing student access to the apps. It can give the kids a sense of ownership over their education by letting them input their grades and per the time they spent on each action. I also love the directory portion of the Homeschool Hall app. Finding a community is a huge, huge part of homeschooling for us. We have made some awesome friends since we started homeschooling, and I honestly feel like if we had not been at the right place at the right time, we probably would not have made those friends. So within the directory, you can find a number of co-ops, sports teams, tutors, businesses that have educational products, so many things that can cater to the homeschooling community you can find in the directory. And that is like fabulous for finding your group of homeschool friends, your community, and it will just make all the difference in the world. If you want to give Homeschool Hall a try, definitely do it. They have a number of different plans available to you, from monthly to yearly and even a lifetime plan for keeping your homeschool records straight. And since the creators of Homeschool Hall are homeschool parents themselves, they are consistently working to make the app like even better every day. They're always working on it. They're awesome people, and I love that they are here to support the homeschool community and that we can support their company as well. If you would like more information on Homeschool Hall, definitely check out the article that I wrote. I will put the link in the description. I will provide all the links for Homeschool Hall within the article, and you can contact them directly with any questions you might have, or feel free to leave a question in the comment and I'll help you as best as I can. As always, if you like this video and you would like to see more content from that homeschool family, give us a like and subscribe, and thank you for doing that. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.